Hey guys, Michelle from Michelle's Craft Corner here, and in today's video we're going to be making this adorable little box featuring the Whale of a Time designer series paper. Let's get started. Here's a close-up of the project we're going to be making today. This uses some supplies from the Whale of Good Time suite and the pizza box, the white pizza box. So it's so cute, and this one has a little belly band you can slide off and then open up to reveal whatever treats you want to put inside. So these are just little Jolly Ranchers that I had sitting in the craft room. So close that back up and just slide it back on, just like that. Ta-da! All right, so to make this, we're gonna be using a couple different things. First off, we're gonna be using a couple things from the Whale of Good Time suite. If you don't have a catalog, do let me know. This is an amazing suite of products. You can buy the whole thing or you can buy pieces individually. So this is that, oh, it's not all in the camera. Let me move it in the camera here. Okay, hopefully get the bottom. There we go. All right, so this is that paper. I'll show you up close in a minute. A lot of different beautiful projects you can do with this. This is on page 96 of the catalog if you have one handy. And this is the coordinating, it's still not in frame. There we go. Coordinating stamp set. So you can buy the stamp set and punch bundle together for only $31.50 US. Yet again, you can buy things individually. The paper that we're going to be focusing today is that gorgeous paper. And I'm going to show you real quick. It's 48 sheets. Oh, that's the wrong stack. Here's the stack with one of each. 48 sheets for each of 12 different designs, and they all coordinate together so beautifully with that stamp set, like these beautiful sea turtles. So I really, really love this suite. It's just so well done. And then of course there's different patterns on the opposite side. That you can use. So really, really love this one. Now the one we're going to be using for this particular project is this sheet. We're going to do the cut up dimensions in a minute. All right, so besides the gorgeous design series paper, we're also using that stamp set, the Whale Done stamp set that I just mentioned for our sentiment, but it's got some other really nice ones on here if you're feeling those instead. Are we in frame? Yeah, we're in frame. Okay. There is also a coordinating punch. We're not using the coordinating punch in this video, but it does exist to cut out that adorable little whale and the whales in that designer series paper. It cuts those out perfectly as well. Okay. We're going to be using some Just Jade for our ink color. This is one of the new in colors. And we're going to be using a strip of that designer series paper for our belly band. You're also going to want a little bit of Whisper White to stamp and punch out our circle. And then for our circle, we're using the 2-inch circle punch. If you also have these circle dies, those would work as well. Or pretty much any other punch shape that you would like to use that would still fit on this box top. The other thing is, yes, we will be doing some fussy cutting, so you will need your paper snips, there they are, to cut out your little sea turtles. And adhesive of your choice. I, of course, am a big fan of the Tombow liquid glue. And then we're also going to use a couple dimensionals just to pop that up. So, not a ton. Oh, and, of course, the pizza box itself. I almost forgot. That was the base of our project. So these are really awesome. They come in white or also in gold if you want it in gold. But these you can color if you wanted to sponge these, cover these with paper like we're about to do. A lot of different things. These are also food safe too. They have a plastic liner on the inside. And these come in a pack of 8. So 1 pack of 8. All right, now we've got everything covered. All right, so let me move this off to the side here. All right, so as I said, we're starting off with a piece from that design series paper set. Now this is just this cute little 6x6, and we're gonna cut that up here in a second. So I'm going to show you what I did. So I really liked this little crab at the bottom. So I decided that that was going to be on the bottom of my little box. So the box measurements are 3 1/4 by 3 1/4. So I just cut it like right there. So if I flip this over, you can see it's just like right out of that side, but this way you can see the measurements. So 3 like that. And then you're going to need pieces for your box. So the 4 sides. So for these 2 sides, I kind of continued with that little edge strip and cut those out from right here. So it has that sandy bottom, but it really doesn't matter. You can cut it kind of wherever you want. But so this one was cut from right there. And this one had that crab was cut from right there, just like that. And then I had blue one and another blue one. So anyway, so just cut from wherever, but you get the idea. So your big piece is 3 1/4 by 3 1/4, and your 4 little small pieces are 3 1/4 by 3/4 of an inch. All right. Our big piece of that Just Jade is 1 inch by 11. You can trim it a little shorter if you want, but I actually don't mind a little extra overlap personally. Okay. And of course, if you don't really like this particular sheet of this design series paper, you can use any of those other gorgeous ones to do your design. All right, so now we have that all cut off to the side. So we're gonna go ahead and stamp and punch out our sentiment. Kind of a big deal. I think that's pretty awesome. So we're just going to ink that up. Get a nice stamp. Yeah, today's project is pretty quick. Comes together pretty quickly. All right, then we'll get that punch. I'll line it up, punch it out. All right, now we're going to go ahead and grab that box and put the box together, and then we're just going to throw our pieces. Oh, my paper. Throw our pieces on. So remember what I said, that the plastic is the food safe side. So this is the inside. So you want to fold it where that is the inside. So we're just going to kind of go around, folding our little edges. It's got these little plastic pieces. We're going to pop off. So this outer piece, we're going to just fold it just like that. And I just kind of go around, fold all the edges. All right. So then these sides go in and up. The 2 sides go in and up. There we go, just like that. Okay, and then those little extra pieces tuck right into here. I'm just going to wrap this piece around and pop it in, and it just sits in that little divot and holds it. Sometimes you need to do kind of a sharper crease to kind of make sure it holds good. And if for whatever reason yours isn't, you can always throw some tape underneath there to hold it really good. So get that, a little fold, fold, and then it just slides in just like that. And that little piece kind of sticks out so you can kind of grab and open it. All right, so now we have our box all together, ready to go. So now we're gonna go ahead and grab our pieces and just adhere them with the glue that I put right there. There we go. So this particular cut gives you a little bit of a white edge all around, but I actually kind of like it. I think it coordinates with the giant word bubble pretty easily. Just like that. And do inside. And turn it this side. Do that other one with the sand. Just like that. And then do our grassy pieces. Or seaweed, I guess. There we go. One right there. And then one on the other side. And I always like to put the glue on the paper instead of the other piece, just less mess that way. just like that. Okay, so now we have our base done. Now the other thing that I did for this one is I cut out cute little sea turtles. Now these little sea turtles were fussy cut using that design series paper yet again. Let me show you which sheet that came from so you can see real quick. There it is. So from this sheet right here, I cut out that guy and that guy, but you could use any of these. They're just adorable. So I just took my paper snips and just sliced them out. But even if you don't want to do that, it would look cute with anything. So I like the idea of having one kind of underneath. So I'm gonna do the little brown one in the corner. This is just gonna sit here nice and flat. Don't want to put a dimension on him because then our belly band won't slide as well. Okay. All right. And then we've got our pieces. So let's go ahead. Now you can measure this out and score it exactly. That is a possibility, but I honestly just like to take with belly bands, take it and just wrap it. So I'm just gonna take it and kind of pinch the corner and pinch the other corner and just kind of work it around just like that. Now you do want to make sure it will still slide, so you don't want it so tight that it won't slide at all. So I'll just kind of check. Yeah, that slides pretty good. Flip it over. Give it a little glue. Just like that. Give it a little press, give it a second. Now you can also use the tear and tape works well. Okay, so we have our band, slides. And for this one, I kind of stuck it more towards the middle. So still kind of want to be able to see the crab a little bit. And we're just going to add a little more pinch there. Add our pieces and we will be done. So let me grab my little dimensionals here. There we go. So I'm just going to throw some dimensionals down. Just be sure that your dimensionals are actually on your belly band and not on the piece. Go. Then we're going to add the little turtle, just kind of right there, put a dimensional under him. So yeah, this comes together pretty quick and easily. So you can do a lot of these adorable little boxes if you want. Go, ta-da! So there you have it. You're kind of a big deal. A cute little pizza box project that you can send to somebody to let them know you're thinking about them. For all the direct product links to everything featured in this video, do check out the video description below. And thank you for supporting me at my Stampin' Up! Store. To be sure to catch all of my other videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And we'll catch you in the next video.